All right, so we have seen what it is that it takes to get peaceful people to get violent. Are they actually getting violent? No, they're defending themselves. Big fucking difference. I don't even know how many homeless people died. I don't. I think statistically there's probably about 400 people that died this week. I don't know the exact number, but it's thereabouts. That's does that mean 400 people die every single day in the United States? No, actually, hottest days of the summer and most of the winter. That's when we die the most. Ariel Sharon, he's pretty much a heartless bastard. But he did something in Israel that worked. And although we hate Israel for doing this, apparently, we're supposed to. Ariel Sharon, before he ever became the prime minister of Israel, he was part of the 101. And the 101, their job was what? Well, if some folks hop across the border and kill a couple of Israelites, we don't call them that anymore, do we? No, we don't. That's because the former Jewish state was, well, it was a religious kingdom. Today, there's not so much religion, and it's not a kingdom. But let's say some terrorists come across the border. Let's say they're from Jordan, and they kill one Jewish person. Ariel Sharon and the 101, their job is to go to Jordan and kill three. Let's say some folks decide they're going to come from Georgia, which is a former Russian province. This is something that happens frequently, by the way. Now, let's say these Georgians decide they're going to target a mosque and blow up a mosque. Ariel Sharon's job was to go blow up three mosques. Are we winning on body count? Well, that depends on how you look at it. Are there more police dying every day than there are people who are dead because of police negligence? Not by a long shot. When you figure the United States has over 300 million people for its population, 11% of that population is black. So what does that give us? That gives us 33 million black people in America. 33 million. There are only 750,000 law enforcement officers, according to Brandon Jepson. So, by the numbers, yeah, you kill one cop, you've killed a lot proportionately than if you were to kill one black person. Does that make it okay? No, it fucking doesn't. The cops will gang up on your ass. They will lie to protect each other. They will turn off their body cameras. They will assault the fuck out of you and they will get the fuck away with it. Now we got black people being lynched across the United States. Y'all thought that was over, didn't you? If you won't let us shoot them, then we're gonna hang them. Fucking pieces of shit. Meanwhile, I also get called racist because I stick up for people who aren't black. Yes, I still stick up for black people. Yes, I absolutely see what is going on. I also absolutely see that it's not just happening to black folk. And I will not say African American. That's misleading. There are plenty of places around the world where there are black people. that aren't Africa, such as the Philippines, such as Australia, such as Central America, such as Haiti. What I would like to see happen, and what's actually functional, are not the same thing. See, what I would like to see happen is that we get peace, and human beings are considered human beings, regardless of gender, regardless of religion, regardless of skin color. The melanin in your skin does not determine whether or not you're a piece of shit. Now, if you want to complain about your rights, but you were going to turn a blind eye to the rights of others, yeah, I'm going to have an issue with that. See, I'm not just fighting for my rights, I'm fighting for your rights. These are our rights. Briones Law needs to be enacted. It needs to be enacted nationwide, and it needs to take effect immediately. If Briones Law had been here in Nebraska or in Chesapeake, Virginia in 2016, things would have turned out a lot different. The cops didn't want to do their jobs. They were lied to, and they did harmful things to me as a result of those lies. Now, if somebody is mentally ill, as you say, shouldn't you leave them the fuck alone? Instead of destroying their lives and then going, oh, you won't leave me alone. Bitch, you destroyed my life. Christine Buhit, she sent me a message today saying she gives up. How? Is she going to blow her goddamn head off? I mean, don't get me wrong, that would definitely be better for her family. But then again, that's not a good thing for me because, well, she's got a lot of evidence. She also destroyed a lot of evidence because she was coming down from fucking heroin. Where else have we heard this? Oh, yeah, that's right, Natalie Marie Bollinger. Now, we got at least 6 black people who have been hung from trees and telephone poles. Where have we seen this before? Oh, yeah, the road to Charleston. Thousands of them hanging from every fucking telegraph pole. You goddamn right I'm going to stick up for black lives, but I'm not going to stop there. I'm not a fucking racist piece of shit. I'm not going to turn a blind eye to the illegal actions of the police just because they're not specifically happening to me. And by the way, they have specifically happened to me. But I'm the wrong goddamn color. Darren O'Connor, the piece of shit, already proved that. Now, the laws that he broke before he was an attorney. That doesn't detract from the fact that those laws can prevent him from ever being an attorney anywhere in the United States ever again. And that's what I'm going to push for. Now, Ariel Sharon and the 101, here's the tactics that work. They kill one black man, you kill 10 officers. That's what works. I am against that because I believe that if we work together, that's not the only way to achieve it. But at this point, yeah, that's pretty much the only way to achieve it. You can either work together, you can get killed by the police, or you can make a body count so large that the police never think about shooting an unarmed individual again. You want to burn down a police station? You're my hero. You want to kill a cop? I'm not going to stop you. There was a time when I would have, even if it was Officer Keith Steinman, I would have stood in front of him and people who are trying to kill him, but not today. Not any day after this. There are cops that I care about. There really are. But it is worth their deaths to save innocent lives, because when it all comes down to it, at the end of the day, this is still the same blue line of bullshit. Whether you like that cop or not, he is still on the side of bullshit. Doesn't give a holy goddamn about your fucking rights, and never will. Now, if I see white people here in Chapel, Nebraska, gearing up to go to Omaha and kill some black people, or gearing up to go to Sydney and kill the, 3 black people that are there, or maybe going to Colorado and killing some black people there, and maybe some Mexicans, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand in their motherfucking way, bitch. Hell no. I don't want that shit happening to me. I'm not going to let it happen to you. Then again, if you're going to let it happen to me, you deserve it. If you're going to turn a blind eye to crimes against innocent people, yeah, your karma is that you got that coming. I don't care what color you are. I care if you're a human being, and how you treat others determines whether or not you're a human being to me. If you're in a situation where you're extremely fucked and you're getting screwed over by a lot of different people, and you're not even allowed to defend yourself, you goddamn right I'm going to speak up. I'm going to share your fucking story. It's time to go through my stuff here, and hopefully I'll find some pictures of Alyssa Rainwater and Mandy Hughes to post up for y'all to see.